Rolling.
Alright? Give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Alright? The Hebrew Israelites come out week in and week out to prophesy the gospel. Gospel meaning the good news for our nation. Our nation is who? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Hispanics, Puerto Ricans, alright, the indigenous people of North, Central, and South America, alright? Collectively, we are one nation of people, alright? But split up into 12 tribes. Within that nation, we are the nation of Yashar.
Let's use the Bible,
okay? Or Israel, according to the Bible, we're the real Jews, alright? We're not Africans, as I was explaining. Okay, because people take pride in this Africans. Now, there's a lot of people living within the continent of Africa, the Arabs, or so-called white people, that call themselves Africans. They're Africans, they're living in that land. You've got the Sudans, the Somalians, the Eritreans, okay? And if you look, they all look different from one another. The Somalians look different from the Eritreans. The Eritreans look slightly different to the Ethiopians. They look different from the people of Sudan. There's different types of people within that continent, but they all call themselves Africans. Alright? So you have to understand what African people are we talking about. We're talking about the so-called Bantu people. Those people there are Israelites.
I gotta do something. This is on Exodus 11, verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel,
right,
shall not a dog move his tongue,
right,
against man or beast,
right,
and you make known how that the Lord do put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
There's a difference between the Egyptians, right, and the Israelites. Right, who are the Egyptians today? The people, the Egyptians, the real Egyptians, the people of Sudan. They didn't call the two dark-skinned people with long arms. That's them. Those are the original Egyptians, pharaohs, right? We were slaves for them at one point. For like around, what is it? I don't know when we're speaking, like 3,500 plus years ago.
Something like that, yeah.
We were slaves for those people, alright? So it was like a black on black crime kind of thing. You understand?
You want to use that
those are not our people. Because you think, oh yeah, we're all the same continent, we're Africans. No, we're not the same people. We're clearly black. We look different. You know what I'm saying? You can never say a Somalian or an Eritrean or a Moroccan. They're clearly like different species of people. Okay? We're Hebrew people. Those people are Hamites. We're Shemites. You understand what I'm saying? So like I said, we're the Israelites. We gotta come back to who we are. We're not black. Because do I look black to you? Is the color of my skin black? No, it's brown. There's different shades of brown, right? It's either you're melanated or you're non-melanated, like you're like Edomite, a so-called white person. Alright? And there's no such thing as black, white, yellow, green, purple. That's all bullshit. That's all rubbish. We've been psychologically conditioned to refer to ourselves as color. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm black. That's crazy. I'm black. Are you? Like, look at your skin color. You're not black. Why are you calling yourself that? Now, why are you calling yourself that? Just because you don't know who you are. You've been trained to think that you're this or that. Every second, your identity changes. One minute you're a colored person. Next minute you're a Negro. Next you're African American. Next you're this, you know, Black British. No, we're Israelites. Judah. Alright? Where does the word Israel, now you think, where does that word even come from? Give me Genesis 35 verse 10. 35, Genesis 35 verse 10. Say Israelite, you don't really understand where does that word even come from. Understand what I'm saying? This word Judah. Where does this word even come from? Alright? Because what tribe are you from? Right, because the tribe of Judah circumcised the sons on the 8th day. Right, so where did that tradition come from? My ancestors, that's a tradition passed down from generation to generation from your ancestors. Your ancestors are Israelites, bro. They're descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Abraham, and Jacob. Right? You are dark and black.
So cool.
So
Like, why you said that? Genesis what? 36?
I got a quick precept.
Sorry.
Genesis 36.
hold on.
This is quick, brother. This is quick.
Go on.
This is Jeremiah 17,
Right.
verse 4. It says, "Even thou thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage I gave thee."
Right, so it was said that Jeremiah said that by the mouth of Yahweh, by the mouth of the Most High, said that we would discontinue from our heritage. Go ahead.
"And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in a land which thou knowest not. So ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever."
So not only that, but we will be made to serve our enemies in a land that we don't know. Alright? So that happened to us. It's called carbon slave ships. Alright? We got made to serve our enemies in a land that we didn't know. The Americans, North Central, South America. Okay? And we discontinued from our heritage. That's why we tell our people, the Jews, they're looking at you sideways. But if you tell them that you're anything that a white man calls you, like you're Jamaican, you're African, you're black, they can relate to them because your enemies told you who you are. So they can have that control over you, so they can have that eminence over you. And they're trying to hide your heritage from you because they know that that's not going to be beneficial for them. How's it going to be beneficial for them if their slaves know who they are and everything like that? They're going to have a sense of identity. You don't want that. You want your slaves to be dependent on you. So the way to do that is beat the heritage out of them and say, listen, this is what we're doing. Alright? That's what it is. It's like a slave master slave relationship.
Yeah, this is Hosea 1 in verse.
But the main point of that verse is you will discontinue from your heritage. You don't know that we're Israelites, man. Hosea 1 verse 10. Alright? So you have to understand that when you come up here, this is like, it's not religion. Nothing to do, even though you're holding the Bible, you think that the Bible is what it's got nothing whatsoever to do with religion. The Bible is not a religious book. Even though you all grew up in church thinking that that's what it is, because all these different segments of church, they all use the Bible like that's the whole good book. But the Bible,
Explain the word religion.
Yeah, religion is basically to hold down or restrain. That's what it is, to basically take captive. Because our people being captivated by all these different religions, Islam and all of that. This book has got nothing to do with religion. It's a book of history, prophecy, alright? And what else? Laws and commandments. That's all it is. The different books of the Bible was written at different time periods by our ancestors. Alright? A book of prophecy and a book of laws and commandments, basically the heritage of our nation. And what the white man did, what Esau did, he took our records and he turned it into a global religion that everybody could join. When he came on that during the Renaissance period, and you see blonde hair, blue-eyed white Jesus and everything like that, that's when it got changed into a global religion. They took our records, our historical books, our historical documents, our prophetic books, the book of our holy like heritage, and he made it into like a fairy tale religion, man. That like people say, I don't believe in that. Well, it's not for you to believe in it. You're not majority of people that say that one Israelites. This is all book. You understand? You get what I'm saying? Now we were made to discontinue from all of this, man. So now our people, that's why do you think our people are so connected to the Bible? Because it's our spirit is connected to this book. Even though some people feel, I don't believe in God, but there's some reason God attached the words of the Bible, like the Rastafarians. Right, because like the Rastafarians, they'll say that, oh, the Bible was a white man's book. The Bible was a white man's But if you see a lot of the Rastafarians, if you hang around them long enough, they'll quote verses from the Bible, even though they're discrediting it and saying, oh, the white man read that. But there's all kind of verses in the Bible that say that the Jews are black in the Bible. Go ahead.
Genesis 36.
Hold on, brother.
Hold on. You want to see this?
This is real quick. This is Hosea 1 verse 10. It says, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
Right, the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea. Israel like the sand of the sea. Alright? Now, when you go to the seaside and you see the sand, you can't count the dusts of the grains of sand. You can't count it because there's billions upon billions of clusters of sand. You can't sit there and be there counting every grain that's on the seashore. You grow old and die before you finish, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's how many of us there are, man. Meaning the Most High would have to put a spirit of sexuality on us, man, for there to be so many of us. Because we're a very attractive people. If you look at our body shapes, both the Israelite man and the Israelite woman, we have superior body shapes. We're perfect. The other nations, they want to be like us in physique, because we have like a sexuality to us. We're attractive, and we're attracted to one another. That's why we produce so many children. That's why there's so many of us. The scripture said that we be like the sand of the sea. There's so many, there's millions of us. If you count the people of West Africa, Jamaica, the so-called African Americans, the so-called our people that are in Brazil, the Dominican Islands, that are scattered abroad. Some of our people look like white people in Italy, Sicily, Portugal, alright? Some of the Irish. If you count them all up, plus the Hispanics, the Latinas, the Puerto Ricans, we're the biggest nation on the planet. We're not minorities. We're the majorities. Right? We're the biggest nation on the planet.
Yes, sir.
We're the sand of the sea.
Which cannot be measured nor numbered.
That can't be measured nor numbered. But there's so many of us.
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them.
So it will come to pass, meaning something that will happen. It will come to pass that it was said unto them.
Ye are not my people.
So it said unto us in the place that we were held captives, that ye are not my people.
There it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power.
Right, so read that verse there.
All right, this is Hosea 1 verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
So what place was that? Where it was said to us that we were not the children of God. This side of the hemisphere, the Western Hemisphere, we were told that we're not Israelites. We were told that you're Africans, you're black, you're all these bywords and proverbs. Give me that in Deuteronomy 28. Alright? You have to understand the Bible explains everything. It explains why we're in the condition we're in right now in the world. It explains why we can't get along as a nation. Because we've got a lot of our people in the world that can't answer these questions. Now we got all the qualities and all the talents that we come to bring. But why is it that we can't get along? Why is it that we can't get together and make something happen? The reason why is because we're in captivity right now, underneath our enemies, because of our sins, because of our wickedness. We're paying for the wickedness that we've done beforehand. Alright?
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
Read that again.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 37. Thou shalt become an astonishment,
We'll become an astonishment,
a proverb and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
So we're being an astonishment among all the nations, because we're not acting like a holy people. right now, if you check us as a nation, we're not acting all holy and stuff, man. We're committing adultery, having sex with other men's wives. Jay takes pride in that. Jay takes pride in that.
See, you know what too with our people is our people don't have no valuability within themselves. That's why they do the things that they do, which has the other nations laughing us to scorn. Because there's no when you're dealing with Jake, and I'm talking about all of the tribes, the so-called Negroes, the so-called Latinos, and the American Indians. You go in their neighborhoods and you check out how they conduct themselves and how they carry themselves. It's not worthy of respect. Okay, because the thing with our people, we yearn for respect, right? But we don't show respect. Okay, we don't respect ourselves. You understand? And that all goes back to the curses. And this is why the world can get the simple. Or let me reiterate what I'm saying. This is why the industry, the rap bullshit ass industry, can use a simpleton amongst our people and make him write these little rap songs or whatever. Right, and have that Negro make a mockery out of his damn self, and then pretty much put the entire nation down. But that all goes back to the scriptures, because it says that we can be a proverb and a byword and a reproach, meaning a shame or a laughing stock amongst the nations.
Because all
that's
the
all
nations,
I want to say.
That's right. The other nations do. They look down on us, man. You know, it's like a contradiction. They want to be like us. They want to have sex with us. They want to get into bed with us and all of that, right? Style like us and everything, copy our swagger. But at the same time, they make mockery of us. They look down on us. And you tell their daughters, listen, don't keep one of them. Keep one of them. I'm going to disown you.
And you know too, brother, if I may add one more thing, and I'm going to just let you get down, man. But the reason why these other nations don't respect us, I mean, yeah, it has something to do with this. It's got very well something to do with the curses. But the reason why these nations don't respect us is because of what we're promoting on the TV.
I was about to get to it.
Okay. You understand? I just wanted to say that. That's all.
Yeah. Hold on. And you know what? I said that's what I said. An astonishment. An astonishment among the nations. The other nations are saying these niggas gotta be crazy. Because they got their women really clapping on the World Wide Web, man. The black woman is really clapping on the World Wide Web. Now what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's how you know that nation is destroyed. When you see their women completely out of order. Like for example, say if we're Israelites, right? Say if we saw like Ishmaelites, the Arabs, right? And the majority of their women was booty clapping all over the Instagram, world star hip hop, twerking and all of that. You're gonna think, wow, the Arab guys are not doing their job. That's what you're gonna be thinking. Where their men and their men are participating in that. They're saying, yeah, look at our women, look at how big their penis is, and everything. They're gonna be looking at them Arabs like they're crazy. So that's how they're looking at us. That's how they're looking at us. The scriptures say, we be an astonishment and a byword and a proverb among all nations. That applies to us. That applies to us. The East Indians go down, the Chinese think that we're dumb. You know what I'm saying? So-called white people, you already know about them. Alright? Anyway.
Amos 7 and 17. Therefore thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city.
Right, your wife is going to be a harlot in the city. Alright? So those you brothers, you say you got a woman, first and foremost, she's been put by a zillion other guys before. Alright? And you're not going to be the last guy she's going to be popping evil. But she's going to be committing adultery behind your back. And when she's walking with you, she's looking at other guys. You know what I'm saying? The wife is a harlot. The so-called black women, they're on a prostitution flex right now. They're prostituting. They're the biggest prostitutes on the planet. They're going to different countries prostituting. Italy, Germany, all these places, man. France, they're prostituting big time. I mean, there's quite a few black prostitutes in central London.
You just gotta go look for it.
You know? There's more planned, man. crazy now. The other men of other nations, it's nothing for them just to walk up to a black woman and start chatting her up. Because the black woman's made a bad image of herself. She's made herself look like a bedwitch. You know what I'm saying? Bedwitching is the new thing. A lot of so-called black Israelite women are doing that, man. They're bedwitching. They ain't got no standards, no value. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's going to say. Your wife is going to be your whole in this city, man. What city is that talking about? The great city, Babylon the Great, which is America. It's going to be destroyed by nuclear fire, according to what the Bible says, according to what the prophetic scriptures say.
Because I'm even going as far as saying this, because you got a lot of the black women, you got a lot of so-called black women, they like to talk about how they're the queen and everything, and I mean really they're correct, because the word queen comes from the word kuyan, which means whore. We break the word down, okay? So they are acting as such. But the point of the matter is they value themselves like they're somebody special. But what they're doing is something that devalues them. You're prostituting yourself and you're laying down with all of these different characters. John and Pookie and Ray and all of these cats. These little boogers on the street corner. Come on, man. You ain't no one special anymore. You're used goods now.
Yeah. And then you gotta value them. You gotta respect them. You gotta take her out on the road and everything like that. You got a wife on. You gotta spend all your money.
Genesis chapter 36, verse 10. And God said unto him, Thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called any more Jacob.
Because you have to understand, right now, we're the bottom of the food chain. Not food chain, but economic ladder, so to speak. Alright? And a lot of our people are just losing that hope, man. So we begin to not invest in ourselves, but we begin to put all our energies into being with other races of people. Alright? Because we don't know. If you knew what you was, if you came back to this truth, you'd have hope. Because the scriptures is telling me that we got a kingdom on this earth that's coming for our nation. That's going to be an everlasting kingdom. You know what I'm saying? A kingdom where all other nations that you see round about you, they're going to be bowing down to you. You're literally going to be royalty. You're going to be, you ain't going to need no BMW and sports car. You ain't going to need none of that, man. Alright? You're going to be getting literally the best of all the merch. You're going to have land. You're going to have land. You're going to have different properties. You're going to have slaves, man. People working for you, bowing down to you. You're going to own people. You're going to be an owner. You're going to be owning things, owning land, owning property, merchandise. Alright? You're gonna have a business, right? You're gonna set up a business and you're gonna have other people running it for you while you're out taking care of other shit. You're gonna know what it's like to be an actual man. Right now, we don't look at this being a man. Even our own women say, yeah, what do you have? You don't have nothing. You know, because that's how they view what a man is. A man is supposed to have something. You know what I'm saying? Which is bullshit, but that's how they see it. Well, let's read on Deuteronomy. Start from verse 15.
Verse 15. Deuteronomy 28, verse 15.
Right.
Or it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
If you will not hearken, meaning if you will not listen to the voice of the Lord your God, because we have a God as a nation of people. We have a power that we worship. All right. The one, the great Spirit Himself. His name is Yahweh. All right, not Yahweh, not Jehovah. not Jaja, not Allah. His name in the ancient Hebrew, when you go into the word Lord, in capital letters, the word there in Hebrew is Yahweh. Yahweh. It's Yahweh. Okay? And he's the God of Jacob, the God of our people. Alright? He's not the God of everybody on the planet who loves everybody. That's a lie. That's a fallacy that the so-called white man came up with. The God that just loves everybody. It's just about love. That's bullshit. It's not true.
He doesn't hate, brother.
He doesn't hate. He's just love. That's it. First and foremost, he's the God of our ancestors. Alright? And that same God is the same God that brought us into captivity and made other nations rule over us. Because we sinned against him. That's the reason why we're in this absurd predicament that we're in right now. Alright? Because we the ones that messed up. It was our job, our responsibility to keep righteousness, law and order, righteous law and order, alright, in the beginning. But what did we do? Obviously, because the law is perfect. But are we perfect? No, we're naturally we think wickedness. We can't help it. It's just the way we've been created, to be subject to vanity. So naturally, it was impossible for us to keep perfect righteousness. So naturally, we fell off. And that's why the Most High over time brought these other nations over the top of us, to take us out of our land, to run us out of our land, alright? To take our possessions, to burn down our temple, to take us as slaves, to rape our women,
Hey, brother, I got a precept.
to put us on plantations, to bring us down to the state we're in right now. Okay, let me finish this verse now.
No, it's just quick. Because you're speaking about how people will come, decline. This is Jeremiah 2, verse 21. It says, "Yet I have planted thee a noble vine,
Most High planted us a noble vine.
a holy and a right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?"
Yeah, I get it.
It says, "Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy and right seed.
Holy or right seed.
How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?"
Yeah, so first and foremost, we were supposed to be a noble vine, and then we became a degenerate plant. Alright? So it's showing you we transited from being righteous and in order and having that dignity. And now we just transformed into a nation of niggas, man. So how the hell did that happen? We're not. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, brother, I was gonna say the word, you took the word out of my mouth.
No, that's basically what's happening. We're not walking with any type of that dignity. What's wrong with niggas, man? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Because I mean, you may see a guy walking down the street, he may have like blue dreads,
That's what I'm thinking.
red
Like,
dreads, and all of that nonsense.
you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? It's like we're not thinking, we're not operating in terms of sense anymore. It's just emotions, feelings. We're doing what we feel instead of doing what's right. And that's why the other nations look down on us.
But it should come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
You hear what that said? It said that, read that again.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Yeah.
to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right, so it said that all these curses will come upon us, man. Alright? Because right now, as a nation, alright, we're a cursed people right now. Alright? Curse meaning the Most High has put certain demonic vibrations on us, man, to just pretty much not benefit or not have any quality of life anymore. You know? We don't.
Verse 16, cursed shalt thou be in the city, cursed thou shalt be in the field.
And cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field, man. right? So cursed shall we be in the sea. So in this